Okay, peace, brothers, peace, sisters. I just wanted to do this coverage on this credible publicist by the name of Jonathan Hay. He did an interview with a person who runs this channel known as The Truth Is. A very revelatory interview. Like I said, this person is credible. So we take things in consideration when it comes to what he says because it's sound. Associated with Jay-Z, associated with Rihanna, Drake, most known for his promotion of the single Upon the Replay from Rihanna. So this person goes into detail in regards to certain revelatory things. So let's just get into it.
Did you sign any NDAs when you were working with Drake?
I did a while back after it happened, and then over another incident.
Okay, so those are what keeping you from being able to.
I'm able to speak about it, with questions and everything else when people ask me because, they know that it's going to be brought up, right? And I didn't know that Jaguar Wright was going to bring up such a thing. And a lot of people have asked me, and a lot of people have sent me questions, and a lot of people have sent me theories. So I'm trying to, address those issues, or those thoughts. Or if anybody out there watching on your channel or anybody can help, and especially like law enforcement, who's watching, anybody can look into it. That'd be fantastic.
Now, did you experience a lot of darkness in the music industry? Was there other situations that you would say, or was it just with Drake?
The music industry of all of it, I'll always experience weird stuff, but I'm the type of person that I would never really like get consumed by it. I would just kind of look at it as a job, right? So it's like when you go work anywhere, it's like there's probably gonna be problems. So I would really just like basically clock in and then clock out. It wasn't until it started interfering with my real life, right? Like with the home invasion, and then like everything that's happened since then. It's like that's when it's really had me looking at things much deeper, and then talking to other people who've been through stuff, like with the Diddy thing that we're seeing right now. Like the person at Rolling Stone who wrote a powerful article, she contacted me like last year, and I pointed her in the right direction of some people that might be willing to go on record. And I'm always like, that's what I'm driven to now, is try to help for like advocacy, because it is such a dark place. The industry is not anything that people think it is. The bright lights are there to
blind you.
To blind you, exactly.
And would you say the part that you played in the music industry? See, on my channel, if you've seen some of my content, you know that
correct.
I expose the industry. That's what I do. And I try to point people to God in the same way, because I feel that the music industry has people under this manipulation, under this profitable lifestyle that they get to benefit from. But the people that are actually living that lifestyle are not at all. They're destroying their lives. They're going through darkness. They're experiencing things. Would you say that the industry, from what you experience, is like a brotherhood? It's almost like a club where the things that are happening in it, they all agree to stay quiet about it.
Yes, because they're sworn into secrecy. They're under a certain order, a Masonic order, a fraternal order. They're all under the same umbrella of Luciferianism. And when it comes to oaths that they have to take, that's a part of keeping it quiet. And also the keeping quiet represents the worship of Harpocrates, the god of silence, believe it or not. That's what it's based in. It's based in a god of silence. And remember that video for Kanye West, Famous, where he had like the wax figures of celebrities, like replicas, in the same bed, because it represented them pretty much under the same umbrella of Luciferianism. When it comes to pretty much, there's not a standalone person that's doing wickedness. They're all doing wickedness. It's pretty much, they're all Diddy's. They're all Weinsteins. They're all whatever, wickedness you want to attribute to these people. They're all under the same.
They paint this picture of, a different picture to the public.
That's true. If you're relevant.
Yes.
But once you're not relevant, it's over.
Right. And when you're no longer relevant, that's when you're of no use. So you're pretty much someone who's been used up, and it's okay for them to have the green light on you to, for you to be raked over the coals or some sort of ritual against you when it comes to some sort of, sexual depravity that you've been doing behind the scenes or rumors about you, and then it comes to light where it happens to a Diddy or R. Kelly, so on and so forth. Sometimes these people, they just rebelled against the powers that be when it comes to certain things that, they weren't able to do, or certain things that they refused to do. And like I said, obviously it can't be sexually, because Diddy is someone who's sexually immoral. So I think it's more so some sort of corporate thing, or something that Diddy wasn't willing to do, or rebelled against, or was against in general. Sometimes it happens based off of that.
And real life productions that host Jaguar, because a lot of people say, oh, she's crazy, she's a conspiracy theorist, and she's so, like, when you watch her interviews, she's so smart, she's so intelligent, and she's like a real freedom fighter. She's Jaguar, right, on and off the camera, right? She's like, she could be promoting her music, but she's more promoting into getting her message out there and the truth. Like, she's really an advocate. She's really about that, which is very inspiring. Whatever people think about her, whatever people don't believe her, she believes it from experience that she's been through 100%. She's just not, from what I've seen, she's just not going to come out there and say something that's not true. It's from people that she knows, and she knows a lot of powerful people that's what I want to say about that. But yeah, like, it's an extremely dark, wicked place. And once you're relevant, you're loved, and then they kick you out. But as I was saying, people like you, people like Real Life, I went on a tangent, sorry about that. People like you, people like Real Life, other social media and YouTube platforms, you can get the message out, and you can't be censored and blacklisted and blocked as easy as you could back in the day, right? Like when Jay-Z was like, people used to speak out about Jay-Z and Drake, they wouldn't have jobs.
Yeah,
and then
100%.
when they didn't have jobs, they're losing their homes, they're losing their cars, and then they're going through depression, and then they can't afford to get a lawyer to even sue. And then they would reach out to a lawyer for contingency, like, hey, will you take my case? They can't sue. That's why, like, a lot of these people, like, the Jay-Z's and the upper echelon of the level, nobody gives them lawsuit. You can't afford to even report stuff that's happened to you. You can't even come out and report it. And if you do a police report and you say a celebrity, the police think, oh, this guy's crazy.
Well, that right there is power. Money talks. People get paid under the table. A lot of corrupt power. A lot of nefarious aspects of people utilizing their power, especially in the entertainment industry. And just like he said, where you can't even necessarily sue. You can't afford to sue. You can't afford to write out a police report because of the amount of power that this person has. But now that we live in an age of social media and the age of information, it's hard to escape it. So it's like one of those things where it's not an equal playing field, but it's not as easy as it was for a celebrity or person in power to pretty much, hide it, just because of the advent of social media and all these different aspects of investigation, so on and so forth.
Lawsuit. Well, how? When you don't have any money, because they've fired you, they've kicked you out, they've spit you out. So they're stuck. And that's why you've seen with the Diddy thing, that lawyer that's handling a lot of the accusers, I would say that he's probably doing a lot of this on pro bono.
No, he definitely is. I believe his name is Blackbird or something like that.
Yeah, Tyrone Blackburn, correct.
Yeah. Now, there's some things that you said. A lot of what you said right now, it's, first of all, the reason why platforms like this exist is, one, because God, if one thing God is involved in is the truth. He's always going to allow the truth to exist. The truth is always going to be there. You just have to look for it. And there's going to be people that are telling the truth. And this platform was built on the truth and built on independence. We serve the people, not the industry. I personally am here to tell the truth. And I don't care what the industry has to say. And I don't care if the industry blackballs me. I don't care if the industry doesn't want to do anything with us. And it's the same thing with Jaguar Wright. My question to you is, would you say, do you see any of Diddy's traits in Drake?
Yeah.
I mean, Kendrick Lamar was able to help us see that juxtaposition between Drake and Diddy. And obviously, there's videos of Drake doing such shit just when it comes to the teens on the stage, kissing a little 17-year-old girl on the stage and all his weird type of antics and conduct. Yeah, we've seen a lot of it. But Kendrick Lamar really helped you see it this year because this is the year of exposure. That's why you even got videos like this. You know what I mean? Like this year of 2024 is a year of exposure. This is why Cat Williams kicked 2024 off with that interview that he did with Shannon Sharp, because it was predictive programming for the year 2024, the year of exposure. And it's not even to the degree that it should be when it comes to things that need to be revealed.